This is what you have to understand in regards to scholarship and religion. Scholarship is initially meant to protect the truth of what prophets brought. But just as easily, scholarships can quickly transform in protecting ignorance. Consider this. You see sectarianism. It exists in every religion. What that means is they disagreed about something, and they disagreed about it on the highest levels so that they eventually split from each other. So that is proof that some scholars are protecting innovation or bid'ah, while others are protecting whatever they think they're protecting. But ultimately, if an error enters into religion, scholars immediately switch from protectors of the truth to protectors of the error. Because once error enters religion, you cannot become a scholar unless you subscribe to that error, and you cannot be on the pulpit without defending that error, without advocating that as religion. And this is what's very, very important to understand. This is why God tells us in the Quran that people who took their teachers of the law and priests as gods, essentially as being always right, made an error. It's a grave error to take that approach. You have a primary source. You can consider what these people are saying and see if it really is aligned with the primary source. You can even consider Christianity. For Muslims, they can easily see this in Christianity. You can look at Christian scholars, very educated people, PhDs, speak ancient languages, all this stuff, and yet they promote Trinity. Of course, some of them, when they get to a certain point, they realize what they're talking, what religion truly is, so they reject Trinity. But a lot of them stay protecting the divinity of the Messiah, because that is what they were taught to do. They were taught that is religion, and they will always protect it. And those who reject that notion, well, they're not scholars anymore. That's the thing. The term scholar comes from a consensus. And when you start to object an error that has entered religion, that consensus is withdrawn from you, and you're no longer a scholar in their eyes. So it's a very fine line between a scholar who, in religion, who is protecting the truth, and a scholar who is protecting and teaching an error. And that's very important to understand. Peace be with you.